Alright, so this is our monster 6v6 play. So this is, instead of us being sort of man-to-man, this is actually a 6v6 zonal defense. And the way this works, basically it makes us seem like we have more defenders than we do. So let's say the ball starts up here. What we want to do is essentially, using our 6 men, draw 2 arrows pointing at the ball. So we'll have 1 arrow here, pointing like this, made up of 3 defenders. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll have another arrow starting on this guy in the crease, if they've got one there. 1, 2, 3. That's how it works. It's like double arrow like this. It can also be called a double chevron. The way it works is as such. So as that ball moves around to the outside, the arrow will then be redrawn, pointing at. So the arrow used to be like this. We'll then reposition. So the guy closest to this guy, he comes out and becomes the point of the first arrow. The guys on his left and right sag in, and they become the left and right of the first arrow. In this case, the point of the second arrow doesn't have to move, and essentially he just comes around a bit. He comes there. Essentially, right there we've got our 2 arrows. So right here, we've still got to make sure that we're covering these passes through the middle. So your sticks have to be up and on the inside like this. And that's to make sure that we don't have these through passes through the middle. To say players like M, K, well, yeah, M or K. Same thing, as the ball goes behind to G, go out and play him. We form the first arrow, he comes down a little bit, and then we form a second arrow. Ball goes over here, arrow 1, arrow 2. So what happens if they try and dodge? So if they try and dodge this way, this guy needs to be pinched in enough so that he can play him like this. If the attacker still gets through the middle, essentially he's now entering a triple team. So the main purpose of this defense is to stop dodgers. So if they've got some players that are really good at dodging, we might want to try throw a monster out there. It kind of slows down the offense as well. So the idea is we have a left to help if he goes this way. We have a right to help if he goes this way. And then we also have the contingency guy in the middle as well, or the crease guy, just to crash, if that happens. Now if he goes from the middle and has to play him, obviously we need to cover the guy in the middle because he's, it's probably the second most dangerous guy in the field right now, with the first most being the guy with the ball. So that's Monster.